Men, sex life at different age. Let's be honest. What most people think about men and sex is often half myth, half guesswork. Some believe men peak early and then slowly fade. Others think experience makes everything better with time. But the truth? It's far more interesting than that. A man's sex life doesn't just change, it evolves. His body, his mind, his confidence, even the way he connects, all shift with age. And if you really understand these stages, you'll see something powerful. Every phase has its own unique advantage. So what really happens behind closed doors as men grow older? Let's break it down in a way you've probably never heard before. How men behave in bed at different ages. 20 years old. Testosterone is at its peak, lots of energy, strong desire, and openness to experiments and new experiences. In their 20s, men are driven by raw energy. Desire comes quickly, strongly, and often. It's a phase filled with curiosity, excitement, and a hunger to explore. Performance is usually at its physical best. Fast recovery, high stamina, and intense attraction. But here's the catch. While the body is powerful, the mind is still learning. Many men at this stage are focused more on the act itself than the deeper connection. It's passionate, yes, but not always refined. Think of it as fire, hot, intense, but sometimes uncontrolled. 30-year-old men become more confident and selective. The peak of male sexual activity is usually around 37 years. Now things start getting interesting. In their 30s, men begin to understand themselves better. Confidence steps in. They know what they like, what works, and how to please a partner more effectively. It's no longer just about energy, it's about intention. Desire is still strong, but now it's guided by experience. This is often considered the sweet spot. Touch, rhythm, and presence matter more than speed. Yes, physical changes may start to appear, slightly slower recovery, maybe less spontaneous energy. But what replaces it is something richer. A more thoughtful, more satisfying experience that many find far more fulfilling than their younger years. 50 years old. It's a myth that men over 50 lose interest in sex. Testosterone decreases slowly, but desire and intimacy still remain important. Here's where the biggest misconception lives. Many assume that once men pass 50, their sex life fades away. That couldn't be further from the truth. While testosterone levels do decline gradually, desire doesn't just disappear, it evolves. Men in this stage often value intimacy more than ever. It's no longer just physical, it's emotional, mental, and deeply personal. They appreciate closeness, trust, and meaningful connection. And surprisingly, many become even more attentive lovers because they focus less on performance and more on experience. What changes is not the importance of sex, but the way it's approached. Slower, deeper, more intentional. Less pressure, more presence. And for many couples, this stage brings a kind of intimacy that younger years simply can't match. Every age has its own advantages in intimacy. That's the real secret. There is no best age, only different strengths. The fire of the 20s, the confidence of the 30s, the depth of the 40s, and the emotional richness of 50 plus, each stage offers something unique. So instead of asking when men peak, maybe the better question is this. What kind of experience are you looking for? Because the truth is, a man's sex life isn't a straight line going up or down. It's a journey. And if you understand that journey, you don't just enjoy it. You master it. True, not really let know at the